Alright, this is the FOIA layout, part F, or part 6, or part F. So this is where we left off. I just want to make sure that you have what I have up here before we move forward on it. We're still working on the content of the layout for it. So one of the last class we write is the class called content. So let me document that with it, and I want to say content. Okay, so inside of this, the class content starts with a dot syntax, and we say content. You notice that the IntelliSense kind of kicks in, and it is this. It has a little squiggly line because I haven't put anything in there. So I'm going to use background color tab. I'm going to give a color white with it. The second attribute, I'm going to give it as a padding of 10 pixel. Okay, so this is all about the contents, the body of this thing right now with it. So let me just document all of this up to this point, closing that off with it. So this is the body from here to here with it. So this is, I'm just covering all that here, right here with it. And I'm just put in the middle of this thing just to let you know content of page starts, and you don't put the bottom here, content ends right here. Alright, so this is the content of it. But the key thing is this: you need to have two sets of instruction to tell it to make it responsive. So the following code that I'm about to tell you is what makes it responsive in this whole thing. So here's what I want to tell you: the responsive code is the below part. Alright, so let's do that. You need to do two things. Alright, one of them is at media. You know, my IntelliSense kicks in with it. I'm going to do screen, and the max, let's call it max width, is 900 pixel. So at screen, and the max width is 900. Let me just document what this means up here with it. This is a responsive code layout. Basically, it makes the two column stack on top of each other instead of next to each other. Okay, so this is inside of this. I'm going to start out with a curly bracket, and I'm going to call this thing, call up another dot column class that I define on the top. I'm going to nest another set of instruction in there. I'm going to give this a width of 100%. Okay. There's two sets of curly brackets in here. It's nested with one another. The second one that I might talk about, it's a responsive layout. This is the responsive layout. This makes the two column I switched the two. I'm sorry. This is the one that needs to lay on top of each other. I'm about to tell you. I told you wrong. This is the one that's going to lay on top of each other. This one actually will make the 2-column instead of the 4-column when you adjust the size to 900. When somebody's screen resolution is the 900 one with it. So we need to actually make the 2-column layout of the 4-column. Okay, so this is the one that actually, when you have 900 is the width size resolution, this is the one that actually puts it into the 2-column instead of the 4 columns one with it. I'll demonstrate this when we do this. Come after this, and then you're going to do a second at media. Alright, so at media, screen, and max with 600 pixel, and then come to the right of that. You're going to call the column brackets inside of that and call width 100%. Okay. Make sure you have the proper punctuation in here with the colons and the semicolons in here. Again, this is a nested loop in this thing. And that's it. So I want to make sure you've got to make sure you put this in. This is important. End of code. Okay. So it's the end of code with it. So if I did this right, now I haven't connected the 2 pages together on here as well with it. Let me stop the video. I want to make sure that we have, I don't want to go over. Let me pause.